Welcome back to my channel, folks. This is Caribbean Duck, and today I'm picking up some gardening supplies from my local garden center because it's a beautiful, gorgeous day. It's winter everywhere else, but it's a perfect 70-degree outside, and I just had to get out and do some gardening. It's a beautiful day, and I'm not gonna waste it. I'm gonna enjoy the view and the nice weather. And today I'm gonna show you how I clone one of my favorite plants. So this is my gorgeous So you want to remove as much of the leaf as possible, but you just want to keep a few leaves to encourage the root production. So you still want to have photosynthesis so the plant could have sunlight and process the energy. So I'm going to show you here another branch that I cut off, or a shoot as you may call it. And the next thing we want to do is prepare our pots and soil. Make sure you get nice organic soil. So I have some soil prepared already, but I'm going to show you what I do next. I'm going to clean my knife one more time, and what we want to do is to expose some of the bark. So we're going to shave some of the bark off there, so you want to get some of that membrane exposed, which the roots are going to start from. So shave some of the outer layer off. Set it aside. And here I'm going to remove some of the outer bark and some of the scar tissues from this one. And I'm going to show you my secret recipe. Yes, folks, this is a natural antibacterial, antifungal. It's good old-fashioned ground cinnamon that I'm using here. Just coat the exposed area with the ground cinnamon powder. prevent fungus rot. So I'm gonna do multiple because not 100% of it will catch. So approximately 50% does work. After you coated all your exposed area of the plant with the cinnamon powder, get your soil ready and make a hole in the center of a pot with your soil. And we're just gonna set our stems in there, just like so. Make sure it's in a good way in. Straighten it up and repack the soil. And I'm going to repeat this process with the rest of them. And set it aside. Move on to our next piece. Repack the soil. You want to use good soil here, and you want to pack the soil to get a nice tight, firm I'm gonna do one more here just to show you. So all the exposed area, you're gonna coat it with the cinnamon powder. This works just like a rooting hormone, and it also prevents bacteria and fungus from growing. I don't know quite the success rate, but here I'm gonna add some cow manure compost to top it off. No fertilizers necessary. This organic compost has everything that a plant will need to survive and grow. So no fertilizer. Next, we're gonna give it a good soaking. And leave it out in the sun. And we will check back on this in a couple of weeks. And I'll let you see how it's doing. But here's another little trick that I'm going to show you guys. How to replant your vegetables from your grocery store so you can have more in your garden. So here I have some celery that I'm going to replant. I just use it to make my green seasoning. I have some scallions that I cut the top off of, and I'm going to replant it. And it's just as easy as that. And believe me, this grow pretty quickly, so you'll see the progress. And I'm going to put down the other celery stalk in there. Some of my green onions.
3, 2, 1.
And I already have some growing here. In about 2 weeks time, this is what I got. I got some tomatoes growing in there. I got some scallions. So I get a lot of scallions from the garden. I reuse them over and over. I have a thyme plant here that I just did that with. Here's my rosemary that I'm gonna do some more cloning. And while I was at the plant store, I got some deals on some other plants here. I got lime and lemon. Now these plants were on sale because they were damaged, and I got them for next to nothing from my garden center. They usually go for about 30 bucks, but because they were damaged and they're getting ready to throw them out, I got them for almost free. While I'm there, I picked up a nice tea plant. This is green tea, and I'm gonna plant this gorgeous baby so we can have fresh tea. It also has beautiful flowers, so you can put it in your front yard, in your garden area, in your flower patch. You know, it's a beautiful plant. And I'm gonna pick the leaves and make my tea. So it's a win-win. I also got some strawberry. Strawberry is so easy to grow, and I'll show you. So the buds that I bought, the strawberry roots, were dormant for a while. So all you gotta do is plant them out in good old organic soil and give it some sunlight and water. And believe me, as soon as you put this down in the ground and water it and give it good sunlight, it'll start growing. You just want to bury it just about an inch down, and it'll form new roots and shoot up in just a few days, and I'll show you the progress of that. And this is what my strawberry plants look like in about 3 days. And this is what the celery and the scallion look like in about the same time. 3 days. It's growing. And there goes the green onion coming back up again. It's as easy as that. Anyone can garden. Anyone can plant something. And as I'm going into the chicken coop, one of the turtle from the pond escaped. And this is my morning routine. I'm gonna feed the chicks and pick up a few fresh organic eggs for breakfast. Next, I'm gonna feed the fishes in the pond. So get out there and plant something, folks. Anyone can grow anything in a small amount of space. At this time, folks, I would ask you to please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, ring that bell, and please share the video. I appreciate you taking the time to watch. Have a beautiful day and stay safe.